Hello guys, today we're going to be continuing with the mini-series that I have been creating with the survival community. This is episode 2, and actually episode 1 is going up today. I'm going to start editing soon, and it should be released. Also I want to apologize for the lack of uploads lately. Uh, we were working on a project that didn't work out in the end, and we had to cancel it, so all our hard work was basically gone. But don't worry, we will be releasing it in a couple of months because it got delayed. But other than that, uh, let's continue. So in the last episode, we have built, of course, the teleportation waypoint system, this hub, and button to go to the community. So now let's say I'm playing creative, right? I have commands and everything. So I have an efficiency 5 diamond pick, the beacon, which we're gonna have haste 2 on, and 64 diamonds. So we could power the beacon and stuff. And we want to create Instamine. Basically, we have all the materials needed. Well, we just need iron blocks or something. But I mean, here let's say we even have iron blocks. We've got let's see. We've got 4 stacks of iron blocks. It's more than enough to create a haste 2 beacon. And we got 64 diamonds that we're bringing in. So, yeah. Nope, too bad. Your inventory gets cleared if you want to play survival. So, yeah. And then we built 2 modules to go back. So that's all we have built so far. And, of course, in the community, before you leave, you want to be able to store your items. So in this episode, what we need to create is a shulker box system. Okay guys, so now I have got all these shulker boxes. I'm actually going to organize them right now in color order, in the way they go in the inventory. And I think all the better colors go first, because I mean, I like brighter colors and darker colors. I think this row looks a lot more dull than these bright colors, but that's just my opinion. So let's get started on the storage system. So I think that maybe I'm actually gonna need a block, so I'm gonna put the gray one over there, up here, and I'm gonna grab a block. I'm just gonna stick with the polished andesite theme. And actually might build it here. So like 32, I guess that should be enough. 16 on each side. So after I construct it, I will be right back. Okay, so I've constructed both of the modules. So basically the way it's gonna work is these are gonna be unpowered for a brief second. And while you're actually doing that, you get to open the thing, and basically the key that you're going to be using is going to go back into the chest. So basically you take it out, so it opens and closes quickly. But the quick test that I ran, the button that you saw down there, is that even if it closes, you could still be in the inventory of the shulker box, so everything works perfectly fine. So now we have to create like the input and stuff. So I guess it's gonna be somewhere out here. Maybe a little bit closer. Right about here. I'm gonna put a piece of glass above the chest so it opens. There we go. Actually, put the chest on the bottom so I can take a hopper output at it. And when it is green, that means you could put an item in, I guess. And then when it pushes up, that means an item has just went through. I don't know, I guess I could make that work. Let's see. There we go, like this. And then I need a half slab. That, oh no, it won't work because of repeater timings. Damn it. Oh, damn. But if it was like 64 items, then it would work. But if it was one item, the signal strength would be too weak. So, will this work? No, I don't think so. Okay, so I think I actually figured out something that might work. If I do something like this, I'm gonna need half slabs here because I do not want it to power the hoppers. But that should work. Yep. So basically when I throw something into the chest, that will mean that it is in fact red and or not green, which means that it cannot be accessed. So yeah, this works. See, look, put an item in. Yep, works perfectly fine. So now let's build out our hopper line. I'll be back when I have some ideas. Alright guys, so it basically works. Actually not fully. I still haven't got the opening, but I have built the whole sorting system on one side. So the way it works, those of you non-redstone people who don't really understand it, here's a quick explanation. So when an item passes through this, it activates this comparator, which powers this block, which powers this redstone, which powers this repeater, which powers this block, redstone, and goes into the piston, which pushes the block up, basically signifying that items are going through. Don't put any more in right now, although it really doesn't matter. That's just for looks. And then it goes into a chain, like a dropper vader, sort of. So basically the way it works is there's a dropper below that with a redstone clock attached to it, so when an item goes through, it gets powered and powers it again. Basically that's the way it works. It goes up to here into this hopper line and into the main hopper line. So basically, if you guys don't know how hoppers work, is if it's going sideways like that way and it has an option to go down, it'd rather go down than go that way. So basically, if it has an opportunity to go down, it will go down. Basically, these hoppers will be filled with items that are the sorters, so only those items could go down that tube. So, and then when this is going to be filled to the brim with 181111, and that will be only 1 signal strength of redstone. But as soon as the next item comes in, 2 signal strengths are powered, and this repeater is powered, and a redstone torch over here is powered, unlocking this hopper. 1 item could go through and travel into the shulker box. But the reason it's traveling into the shulker box is because the way you're gonna get that pass back is through the shulker box. I don't remember if I already said it, but that's the way it works. Like I said, I still need to add way for it to open and close, but I'll do that a little bit later. But for now, I have to build the other side, and I think I'm gonna do it in a time lapse. But just a note, I'm gonna be looking at this one again just to make sure I get it exactly the same, because I'm one of those people who, if I'm building 2 things, I want them to be exactly the same, like if they're meant to be similar. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy the time lapse. And I'm done. It is complete. I haven't tested it though. I'm just gonna fly in the air for a comparison. They look the same. I think they are the same. Not quite, but I think it will still work. So I actually wired that on the outside instead of the inside, but it still works. I'm actually gonna put a stack of redstone here. Here, fire. It's not flowing in. It doesn't. Oh, but it should be getting stuck here until 22. There will never be more than 22. Right. So there should be, out of 64, there should be 42 in the shulker box. And 22 should be stuck. As you can see, no more than 22 could be there. That's the way the filter works. And actually, yeah, 41 because there's gonna be one that's stuck in here. As you can see, 22 in the filter, and it all works. So now I think I'm gonna get all the passwords, and I'll be right back. Alright, so I have named every single one of these a random name. All I did was just put them into this anvil and literally swipe my fingers from the left of my keyboard to the right of my keyboard, which is why most of them start with like E's and like W's, D's, C, and F, J's, I's, M's, P's, like basically stuff on the right side of my keyboard. As you can see here, yeah. So they might look similar, but trust me, I could probably guarantee that most of them, don't quote me on this, but most of them are different. Probably all of them are different, but I don't know. When we test the whole system, then we'll find out if any of them are the same, but I doubt it. So I'm gonna put them all in, and I'll see you then. So the last couple of papers are going in right now, and there we go. So now each one of them should have 41. And so far, this side is complete. Now this side. Yep, good. I did it. It's complete. Now, I have to figure out a way to make them open up when you put in the correct passcode. So right now there's 41 of these. So I take one of them in the block, put it through, and it should roll into the system. There we go. So it does in fact work. And right now I'll quickly figure out a way on how to make them open up, and I'll be right back. So I did it. It all works. Everything. It's complete. I am very happy because it took me quite a long time. I came upon the idea instantly. As soon as I ended the clip, instantly I came to the back and I saw these redstone torches. And I was like, that's where I gotta take the output from. But I knew I couldn't have redstone dust going because number one, they would all link up. Number two, you wouldn't have enough delay to open the shulker box. So then I tried with a bunch of repeaters, but the problem is that it is a one tick output from the torch, so you can't really have too many repeaters because it won't have time for the signal to travel through, basically. So eventually, so I started looking at pulse extenders. It's basically expandable, but that wasn't gonna work because the input is down here and the output is up here, but whereas here the input's up here and the output's down here. So what I came up with is this system where each time the redstone torch deactivates, it pulls a piston, and you basically have 4 ticks. Actually 5 ticks even, because actually even more though, because the time the redstone torch turns off, on, piston retracts, piston pulls back, and then even 4 ticks. So I will demonstrate right now. Here I have 41 passes for this first shulker box. So I go to the chest and put it in, and then I wait here. I'm not clicking my mouse right now or anything else. And there we go. And I put 64 diamonds in there, but as you can see, the pass comes right back. So our system does work, and now I have to build it on the other side, and I am gonna do it in a time lapse. I hope you guys enjoy. Alright, so now the system should be working. Yup. I think I'm gonna test every one of them, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I have tested every single one of them, and I'm proud to say they all work. So I also did a little bit of decoration, put locker numbers so you don't get confused, put walls around the whole system, and so it looks from up here. I put in the floor. Now it looks nicer if you go like over here. You don't have to go back, maybe put walls around here so people don't wander off. And here I'm just gonna demonstrate with a random shulker box. Okay, we have number 25. Grab the paper. And so it's 25. Put the paper in to the chest. Wait for number 25 to open. There we go. As you can see, the paper went back in, so it all works. And yeah, I'm going to end the video here because I feel like I did the storage system and I like it. I think I did really well on it. Although maybe it might be made, no, actually you can't really make it more compact because most of it's actually taken up by space to do the sorting system, which you can't make any smaller. Maybe I can make this part compact, but that doesn't matter right now. I hope you guys enjoyed the second episode of the survival community, and I'll see you guys in the next one.